Narcissists and money often have a complicated relationship. Money can bring out both the best and the worst in a narcissistic person, as it is a symbol of power, which is something that a selfish individual often desires. Individuals with narcissistic traits can exhibit strong skills in making money by leveraging empathy, entitlement, grandiosity, manipulation, and exploitation. These traits can enable them to acquire wealth faster than those who prioritize ethical practices and avoid taking advantage of others and their circumstances. Because money is such an essential ingredient for survival, it can be used in narcissistic relationships in so many toxic ways. Recognizing the signs of a controlling relationship is essential. One red flag is when a person continually seeks validation or admiration, often at the expense of others. This behavior is known as seeking narcissistic supply, and it's commonly tied to money or material possessions. Sometimes, the controlling person may appear intense and overly affectionate, showering their partner with gifts and attention. This can become overwhelming and uncomfortable for the recipient. Over time, the controlling behavior becomes normalized, and the partner may adapt to it, unknowingly enabling the cycle of control to continue. Additionally, the controlling person may exhibit further signs of control by frequently checking in on their partner's whereabouts, activities, and schedule through excessive texting and calling. The narcissist may expect the money they spend on their partner to equate to the partner's worth of their time. Initially, the partner might interpret this as a sign of genuine interest and affection. As time goes on, the controlling narcissist may escalate their financial investments in the relationship, such as buying expensive gifts or pressuring the partner to move in with them. They may question why the partner needs their own living space and suggest that they live together instead. In an abusive relationship, the controlling partner may gradually increase their control over the other person, eventually pressuring them to quit their job or give up their source of income. The abusive partner might try to justify this by claiming they will take care of the victim and provide for them. They could also exert financial control by giving the victim a credit card with a limited allowance that they manage. Over time, the victim may realize that their initial vision of a partnership and shared goals is not being internalized, and the situation can start to resemble a traditional family structure gone awry. Financial abuse in narcissistic relationships can create a situation where the narcissist ensures that they will not be abandoned. This can result in significant psychological harm to the victim, who may become financially trapped. This pattern can be observed regardless of the amount of money involved, as the financial imprisonment remains the same. These scenarios are much more dangerous for those with fewer resources because they'll have fewer options but imprisonment. Remember that financial control is a hallmarked dynamic of narcissistic relationships. They don't like it when they're not in charge of the narrative, so they manipulate the narrative using money, coercion, and control. A narcissistic relationship lacks balance, reciprocity, and empathy, centering on power and control. Individuals displaying narcissistic traits may promise money and then retract. This behavior may lead to the victim becoming financially dependent and being confined to the role of a personal assistant, a butler, or even a sex partner, which can result in isolation. The selfish individual may frequently remind their partner of their financial contributions, using this to devalue and invalidate the relationship. Financial abuse in a relationship can take different forms. For example, a partner might be labeled selfish for simple financial requests, such as basic household needs or gifts. Financial abuse can also involve controlling all financial accounts, passwords, and tax filings, leading to it becoming the primary source of income. Furthermore, they may manipulate the amount of money their partner will access, leaving them utterly reliant on the abuser for necessities like shelter and food. It is common for selfish individuals to manipulate their partners into constantly asking for money, even for essential needs. There are disturbing accounts of wealthy narcissists who force their partners to beg for money to cover essential expenses, such as their children's basic needs or medical care. These individuals may react angrily and aggressively when asked to provide financial support. Unfortunately, this dynamic can create a sense of imprisonment within luxurious or, in some cases, not so luxurious living situations, where individuals are too intimidated to request money for necessities, but are expected to cover extravagant expenses for others. Financial abuse is a significant issue in narcissistic relationships and plays a crucial role in divorces, making them particularly difficult. Selfish individuals are averse to losing control, especially regarding their finances. Consequently, divorce proceedings with such individuals often involve manipulation, threats, rage, fear, and various underhanded tactics, such as concealing assets, disrupting essential services, and refusing to fulfill spousal or child support obligations. Narcissistic individuals are known to strategically lose their jobs following divorce proceedings, using this as a way to avoid paying spousal or child support. This behavior allows them to relinquish financial responsibility towards their former family. For them, it becomes a manipulative game of financial abuse, enabling the continued exertion of power and dominance. Individuals with limited resources most keenly feel the impact of financial abuse. When a person uses little money to exert control over someone else, the victim may have minimal means of support to escape the situation. Many individuals in financially abusive relationships may have been out of the workforce for an extended period, making them less employable and restricting their access to higher-paying jobs. They may find themselves limited to minimum wage positions that do not provide enough income to live independently, while also needing to cover expenses such as legal services and childcare. Financial abuse, mainly when it involves coercive control, is often accompanied by other controlling behaviors. This can include isolating the victim from friends and family and monitoring their communication devices, such as cell phones and computers. The abuser may use financial control to make it harder for the victim to seek help and exacerbate the toxicity of the relationship. When individuals experience this, they often feel a sense of self-blame, denouncing themselves as unintelligent and gullible for not recognizing the situation, leaving their jobs, and becoming financially reliant on another person. It's important to refrain from self-blame. It's normal and beneficial to perceive a relationship as a collaborative endeavor, with both individuals combining their time and resources to pursue common objectives. Regrettably, the shared and equitable perspective is absent in narcissistic relationships and other complicated, unhealthy connections. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the following video.